This is Shrek, a very angry rockhopper penguin that needs a brand new home. So, in today's video, we are going to be making a brand new swamp home for this very amazing penguin. Let's see how it turns out. First things first, we gotta get a good wallpaper to match the theme. So, I'm saying that the tropical forest wallpaper is pretty good to match a swamp theme, and this floor is pretty good as well. Next, we're going to find some original items that match with the swamp, like the bald cypress tree, which obviously does match with the swamp theme, as well as this aspen tree branch. Next, we are going to be adding some more trees because foliage is one of the best types of anything. Anything swamp green is good. The thatched hut will be Shrek's small little home. We'll put his actual sleeping toy inside it. And after that, we're gonna put some wall ivy on the wall, some clovers on the floor to just make it feel more natural. Because the wall ivy is one of my favorite items. I think it looks well in many, many dens. And using some items like the honeybird badger burrow backwards actually works pretty well for dens and stuff. Like, another thing that I love using is the hero cave entrance, as well as spooky trees. Spooky trees would work really well in this den because swamps are supposed to be scary, aren't they? A den item that looks pretty well in this den is the hippo pond, and I'll be using these a little later to make a sort of canoe scene. So other items that you could use in this den could include, but are not limited to, the rustic rug, which looks like a small pond with lily pads on it. You could use the bamboo rug in certain cases, but in this case, I'm going to use it as a headboard for Shrek's bedroom. So using the aspen tree branch actually allows the rug to stay up and look like a headboard, and then we'll use it as well for the way to get onto the bed because you can't hop on school lockers without using a A-frame bookshelf or aspen tree branch or whatever. Then after that, we are going to add some more water type things like the lodge hot spring. And after that, we are going to find other cool stuff that might match the swamp theme. Like the frog statue, because frogs in swamp, yes. Maybe more plants would be good as well. And the canoe, I'm going to do something special with a little later. Another thing that works is these lanterns from the Lighthouse bundle. They look pretty old in general, so they work pretty well in these types of scenes. Doesn't seem like the bed wants to get decorated, so we'll just leave it like that. Shrek doesn't need anything fancy. This gazebo works pretty well. It looks like a rundown swamp building. Hero Cave entrance, one of my favorite items to use backwards. Looks just like a mountain. Crazy good. And this Spanish moss strand, that's what it's called. Yeah, that screams swamp. And just add some more little plant items because that's the best type of items that you can get. Pet toys are actually pretty good for most of these dens because usually Animal Jam designs the pet toys well enough that they look good to put in dens. Waterfall archways, man, do we need them. I have a lot of waterfall archways. I collected them or whatever. So, happily enough, I could make the den feel better with the theme by adding waterfall archways. And then after this, we are going to add stuff like the leaf lamp, because that kind of looks like it would be in a swamp, and it would fit in a swamp house as well. Because Yeah, Shrek lives in a swamp, if you don't know that already. I think you probably watched the first Shrek movie and saw him come out of the swamp outhouse. Uh, anyway, add the cavern chair because it's rocks and stuff. The porch swing would match very well in this den as well. Very nature-esque theme. And I ran out of items to use. So now we're going to decorate the pond area by the canoe. And sadly, I do have to use hippo ponds. They don't make a pond that is just water. And we got to add Shrek, the man of honor. So there we go. Just a few more finishing touches, and then we can finally see Shrek enjoy his home. Like, the crystal throne would probably match well with this theme. And we could add a friend as well. So here we go. This is the house. This is the outside. And Shrek's gonna love it. Even though I'm dancing on his bed right now. I think that's a little rude, but whatever. This is a pretty nice house. I would even want it myself. Hope you enjoyed that quick den decoration. I kind of ran out of ideas to do for the video today, so I love decorating dens anyway. It's fine. Some big news that just happened for the channel is that we just hit 100 subscribers, which is pretty cool. So I'm going to do something maybe next week that would be pretty cool and interesting to watch. If you like my content, then why not subscribe? And with that, this is Brad Stormer storming out.